Good evening, parents, relatives, guests, and the class of 2020. My name is Randy Taylor, and I've had the privilege of serving as principal this past year. On behalf of the Lindbergh High School staff, welcome to our virtual commencement exercises for the 47th graduating class. Will you all please rise? It is my privilege to present to you Emma Anderson, who will sing our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Emma. At this time, please welcome Trayona Saunders to the stage for our opening address.
Greetings, family, faculty, staff, friends, and lastly, class of 2020. It is my pleasure to be standing here with you all as we celebrate our departure from high school to independence. Today is a very memorable day for all the staff members and families here, so make sure you give them a big thank you because we wouldn't have come this far without their help. If you were to tell me I would be giving a speech at my commencement, I would have laughed and told you you have the wrong person. Growing up, I really didn't have a team of supporters behind me to encourage me to do what I believe is right or even speak up about the wrongs of things. But as I graduate today, I now see that I have more than a supportive team behind me. I have classmates, school staff, friends, and family who push me out of that insecure skin into a more confident and thriving skin. I'm coming to you not as someone who wants to be up on stage and be seen by you all, but as a Lindbergh student who wants to advocate for everyone's voice, especially those that feel their voice is hardly heard. Within my last 4 years at Lindbergh High School, being a college student can have its ups and downs and can sometimes feel as if my voice isn't heard or noticed through the efforts of some staff members. A way that I've tried to change this is by becoming a member of the Pro-Justice Union and Black Student Union in hopes that Lindbergh can seek room for improvements that need to be established throughout the school, so the next generation of students can further explore and broaden their future, just like any other non-college student would. These clubs have helped me form the voice that was hidden deep inside me to create a platform for more cultures such as mine, including having a space for students to feel welcomed and acknowledged. Being a student at Lindbergh, I've experienced the unpredictability of not only being a student in a predominantly white staff school, but being subjected to speaking my mind about the wrongs and the rights that go on in between the halls, which has only pushed me to speak for what is righteous and equal. The Pro-Justice Union was formed back in 2016 to advocate for the student body, along with hosting various activities to unite Lindbergh as a whole due to the racial disparities. Pro-Justice Union has partnered with the University of Washington to develop research on Lindbergh High School, which involves a student survey that touches on various topics that include students' feelings towards staff, the community, and students' concerns that should be discussed throughout the school. We have made it our mission to acknowledge those who have made a great impact on the African American community by acknowledging them in the announcements every day during the month of February since my freshman year. The Pro-Justice Union has taken it into their own hands to enlighten Lindbergh about the valuable opportunities the African American community has done throughout the years. The lessons I have learned throughout high school and being a part of PJU and BSU has taught me to never give up and continue advocating for those who don't have a voice, while also learning how to be confident in the choices I make despite the risk of being told no or being talked down on. My experiences have shaped my perspective in various formats, such as dealing with racial disparities, witnessing firsthand how minorities have been let down by our education system, and the lack of motivation staff gives students to aspire in what they believe in. The Black Student Union has created a space where the minorities can feel safe to speak about their emotions without the fear of getting in trouble. We also have created a way to celebrate and educate students and staff about Black excellence each day in February by decorating a staff member's door each day with an inspirational leader who has impacted the African American community greatly. You can find these doors on our Instagram page at Lindbergh.BSU2020. We have also planned and attended a field trip to the African American Museum in Seattle to commend Black history. By doing this, it has connected me to the rest of my class through self-discovery, which I've noticed a lot of our student body is in need of, and many students have experienced this throughout the school year. Through self-discovery, I have realized my passion to pursue a career through paralegal and create an avenue for students such as myself within the legal industry to bring justice to the victims of injustice. Being able to be a part of the Pro-Justice Union and the Black Student Union at Lindbergh High School has made me realize my worth, because not only have they listened to me, they believed in me, fought for me, and pushed me to do things I am capable of. They believe that I could be the leader that I am and accomplish whatever I put my mind to, and that's something we should all be focusing on as we officially leave high school. I came up here to acknowledge what no one else would in a school that is trying to improve. In the future, I see greater connectedness through students and staff as of getting to know the students personally so that Lindbergh staff can better serve each graduating class while making sure students have what they need as they progress through high school. Lindbergh is supposed to be a second family to students, and we want that connection to have deeper roots within our school. Seeing teachers take that extra step to help students pass a certain class means more to the student than the teacher. It just lets us know that we are not alone and that staff isn't just staff. They're actual people who want to help us graduate, which is something we should be grateful for. A wise person once said, "In a real sense, all life is interrelated. All men are caught in an inescapable network of mutuality, tied in a single garment of destiny. Whatever affects one directly affects all indirectly." I can never be what I ought to be until you are what you ought to be, and you can never be what you ought to be until I am what I ought to be. This is the interrelated structure of reality. As we all get in our cars and leave Lindbergh for the last time today, just know, we cannot all be great in our life without knowing who we are within our hearts. With that being said, the graduating class of 2020 is destined for greatness and great things, in hopes that each one of our decisions that are made in life is going towards the greatness of our future. In hopes that we too can one day come together and enlighten many more people on how Lindbergh is more of a family than a school.
It is my privilege to introduce Hannah Rogers, who is our second student speaker of the evening.
To the graduating class of 2020, we have come so far to graduate together. We have grown up together. We went through the first day of middle school, walking in scared, not knowing what to expect. And in such a short time, we watched each other walk across the middle school stage with a certificate saying that we have completed middle school and we're on to high school. We walked into Lindbergh as freshmen, not knowing what to expect, and now we are walking out together, still not knowing what to expect from the world yet. I know we may not know everyone by name, but we know the faces, and we face the bumps together. They say high school will go by fast, but did we expect it to go by this fast? I know I sure didn't. Through all the assemblies and games, it made high school fun, and we made it a time we will remember. I don't think anyone will forget the class of 2020. After all, who else had their senior year canceled? We made history, and we sure did leave our mark. We showed that even with our world being turned upside down and inside out, shifting to online learning and having to reschedule or cancel most of our senior events, including our prom, which was going to be out of this world on a boat. Some of you dressed up and had a virtual prom on TikTok or Instagram with your siblings or parents while sheltering. We are quite a unique and creative class, and now we are here. I can tell you that as long as I have waited for this day, it just doesn't feel real. Most will say this is an ending, and while it may be an ending, it is also a new beginning. Whether you're going to college, a trade school, or just going straight to the workforce, it's a new beginning. And while we may be leaving high school, just remember we had an amazing group of teachers and staff that taught us what we needed. We are the first virtual graduating class of Lindbergh. It may not be our dreams, but we will be able to show it to everyone and remember that our class was unique. We took on a worldwide pandemic and got put into the middle of it and turned it around. Class of 2020, guess what? That is exactly what we did. We are finished. We are done. I will leave you with this. I'm going to miss each and every single one of you. We've had a crazy 4 years of our life, but I'm so proud of each and every single one of you. Congratulations, class of 2020.
It is now my honor to introduce Dr. Damian Patnod, Superintendent of the Renton School District, who has special remarks for the class of 2020.
It is truly an honor to participate in tonight's virtual graduation ceremony. One of the great things about graduations is that it presents an opportunity to say thank you. A thank you to those who helped you along your journey, or a thank you to those whose support never wavered. And the first group I want to thank are the people watching this evening that have helped this year's graduates of Lindbergh High School to get to where they are today. To the parents, guardians, extended family, and friends, on behalf of the Renton School District and Lindbergh, thank you for your love, time, support, encouragement, and discipline that you have provided over the years, which was even more critical during these last 3 months. Now, another group deserving of a sincere thank you is the outstanding staff at Lindbergh High School. When the school year started, none of us could have predicted what would have happened in March. And yet, you adjusted, persevered, and put every ounce of your energy towards ensuring that this year's graduates would earn their diplomas. Graduates and families, I truly hope you understand and appreciate the dedication that the staff at Lindbergh High School brought each day, as well as the staff throughout the entire Renton School District, which has been even more impressive during this closure. I am blessed to have the opportunity to serve as their superintendent, and it is my great privilege to say thank you to them. And now, to the reason why we're here, the seniors. And I want to begin by acknowledging the elephant in the room. I know that this is not the graduation experience you hope to have this June, and I want to sincerely apologize for not being able to hold a traditional ceremony. Now, graduations, whether traditional or virtual, symbolize the transition from childhood to adulthood. In some ways, your transition to adulthood happened before tonight. Over the last 3 months, you have learned that life can change in an instant. Some of you have lost loved ones. Some of you have lost jobs, or your family members are currently unemployed. Additionally, over the last 3 weeks, you have seen cities burn as our nation continues to wrestle with the scourge of racism and our failure to recognize the worth and dignity of each American, especially Black Americans. However, I would also argue that you have learned that since tomorrow is promised for no one, that you must seek to get all you can out of life. You have learned that you should take the time to express your love and appreciation to family and friends. And you have learned that it takes a community coming together to support those in the community who have the greatest needs. Now, from tragedy or challenge comes reflection. And from reflection comes a renewed focus and sense of purpose, as well as the opportunity to act. Tonight's graduation is one of several transitions you've already made in your life, and it is representative of the many more that will happen moving forward. While you should definitely hold on to the exuberance and energy that comes with youth, I want you to also be ready to face a world that might be cold and unwelcoming at times. This is why our community and nation need your generation more than ever. While it's not uncommon, you always hear older people complaining about younger people or younger generations. The reality is that it is your generation that has the opportunity to improve on the failings of prior generations, including my own. For the next 60 to 70 to 80 years, it is you that can help us realize our nation's ideals that have all too often only been realized by a small minority of our citizens. No matter the challenges we face today, and they are great, we will surmount them and move forward. However, it is you who will help ensure that we do so in a manner that fosters greater justice for all. Lindbergh High School class of 2020, move forward with pride, foster greater unity in our community, and turn your excellence into action on behalf of others. I wish you the very best. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Patnod. It is a privilege for me as principal of Lindbergh High School to highlight the academic and activity achievements of the class of 2020. They had a remarkable high school career and senior year. Let me take a few moments to share with you their accomplishments. 70 seniors are receiving the President Education Awards for achieving a 3.5 accumulative grade point average. They're wearing gold cards to signify their achievement. 19 seniors with a 3.9 accumulative GPA are in the top 7% of the senior class. They are wearing red and blue cords to signify their achievement. 10 seniors are receiving the Washington State Honors Award for being in the top 10% of the senior class in the state of Washington. 12 seniors completed 120 or more hours of community service. 1 senior with 115 hours of community service, and 3 seniors with 95 hours of community service. 39 seniors are graduating from Lindbergh's chapter of the National Honor Society. 22 seniors are recognized for achieving a seal of biliteracy attached to their diplomas. 12 seniors have received Lindbergh High School's Top 12 Award for academic excellence, actively participating in school-related activities, and by making positive contributions to the Lindbergh community through their leadership and service. 3 seniors have been awarded Aerospace Joint Apprenticeship certification. 19 Running Start students are graduating with their 2-year Associate Arts degree completed at Bellevue College and Green River Community College. 1 student is a National Merit Scholarship finalist. We have seniors who have received Student Leadership Awards in Computer Robotics Technology, DECA, FBLA, and all-state musicians participating in a music program that continues to promote performance excellence, resulting in increasing scholarship awards to further their musical careers. On the field, as well as in the classroom, the class of 2020 demonstrated excellence as well. Seated at home, we have 3 seniors who played varsity football all 4 years. 2 received SPSL First All-League honors, 2 earned SPSL All-League honorable mention, and 9 seniors earned the team's first WIAA Scholastic Distinguished Awards of having a 3-point GPA or higher. 1 senior played boys tennis all 4 years, and 2 played 3 years of tennis. 1 a state qualifier, 1 was a SPSL 2A singles champion, 1 senior received the SPSL 2A All-League Award, and 2 seniors were SPSL 2A doubles champions. 3 seniors were on the boys cross-country team. 1 received the SPSL 2A All-League Award, 1 was a West Central District finisher, and 1 was a state cross-country participant. There are 3 graduating seniors from the girls' soccer team. 1 senior was selected on the SPSL first team, 1 senior played in the state tournament match, 1 senior earned the SPSL North Division Most Valuable Player. 1 senior signed a letter of intent to attend Linfield College to continue her college soccer career. 10 seniors have been on the girls' swim and dive team. All 4 years, 8 have received their 4th varsity letter, 1 received their 3rd varsity letter, and 1 received their 1st varsity letter. All of these seniors received WIAA's Scholastic Individual Outstanding Awards with a 3.5 GPA or higher. 6 seniors received the All SPSL League Selection First Team. 4 seniors were SPSL League Champions. 4 seniors were awarded the All SPSL League Selection Second Team. 2 seniors received the SPSL Honorable Mention. 1 senior was awarded the SPSL League Athlete of the Year. 1 senior won a state championship. 4 seniors were on the girls' cross-country team. 1 senior made the SPSL 2A All-League team, and 1 senior was the SPSL League champion. 6 seniors were on the girls' basketball team. 1 senior was awarded SPSL 2A First Team All-League, 1 senior received Second Team All-League, and 1 senior received Honorable Mention. 4 seniors led boys' basketball team to its first ever undefeated league season, district championship, and 5th place state finish, the highest ever in Lindbergh basketball history. All 4 seniors were selected to the first team All-State tournament, along with first team SPSL honors. 1 senior achieved second team SPSL honors. 2 seniors are preparing to play in college. All 4 seniors are college bound. All of the seniors on the boys swim and dive team received WIAA Scholastic Individual Outstanding Awards with 3.5 GPA or higher. 4 seniors have been on the swim and dive team all 4 years. 1 has been on the swim team 3 years. 1 senior won a league championship. 1 senior received Rookie of the Year award. 3 seniors received the SPSL League Selection Second Team Award. 2 seniors received the All SPSL League Selection First Team Award. 1 senior received the SPSL Honorable Mention. 2 senior wrestlers qualified and competed at the 2020 WIAA Wrestling State Championships. 1 graduating senior played baseball all 4 years. He received the Second Team All-League as a pitcher, First Team All-League as a shortstop, and received the WIAA Scholastic Outstanding Award with a 3.5 GPA all 3 years. 7 seniors played on the boys soccer team, with 3 playing all 4 years of their high school career. 1 senior played in the SPSL Championship, 1 participated in the West Central 2A District Championship, 1 competed in the state tournament quarterfinals, and 1 senior received the All-League Honors Award. 13 seniors were on the boys track team. 2 seniors were first team All SPSL League. 1 senior was SPSL League champion, and 2 seniors were state track and field champions. 5 seniors were on the softball team. All 5 seniors were SPSL 2A champions. All of these seniors received the WIA Scholastic Outstanding Awards with a 3.5 GPA during their athletic career. 2 seniors played all 4 years of girls tennis, and 1 senior played 2 years. 1 senior received the SPSL 2A All-League Award. 1 was a state qualifier. 2 seniors played a significant part in winning the SPSL Championship in 2019. And finally, 7 seniors were on the girls track team. 4 seniors were SPSL League participants. 4 seniors were West Central District participants. 1 senior was awarded Second Team SPSL All-League. A remarkable achievement in the athletic field of play by this class. In closing, I have a few words for the class of 2020. You have had an incredible high school career. Graduating from high school is a milestone on the path to adulthood. Tomorrow morning when you awake, the paths you choose are of your own making. The choices that we make are the ones that define us, not the events that happen to us, such as the COVID-19 pandemic. This worldwide event will not define you unless you let it. You survived high school, you'll survive this pandemic. This experience will provide you with strength to accept the challenges that await you. Continue the social justice work you started in high school. Issues of equity, prejudice, poverty, discrimination, to name a few, are the issues that will continue to define this nation. Your work has led Lindbergh High School to be a better place. You are the future of our community, our nation, and world. Continue to learn and shape the world with your energy and enthusiasm. I know you would have rather been at Showorth Center today with your fellow seniors, but tonight you're with the people who love you most. And isn't that what counts most? Give them a hug and say thank you for supporting you for these past 18 years. Finally, on behalf of the staff of Lindbergh High School, we extend our best wishes and congratulations on your graduation.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, class of 2020, what a year of highs and lows, peaks and valleys. From the excitement of beginning your final year of high school, which I am sure seems like ages ago now, all the way back in August, to mid-year holidays and joyful gatherings, to now, distancing and completing your studies remotely. These are, no doubt, unprecedented times. And while we have all felt the highs and lows of this year, I am sure that no other group has felt them as much as you have, class of 2020. My hope is that during this year of highs and lows, you have learned the importance of compassionately caring for others, being nimble and flexible in your work and home life, and doing what brings you joy in times of uncertainty. As you move into the next phase of your life, whether it be going to a four-year university, a community college, a vocational school, going to work, traveling, or maybe you've got some other cool plan up your sleeve. Whatever it may be, I hope you remain open, curious, and active in the world around you. You are the future of our city, state, country, and our world. And granted, the world may seem pretty uncertain at the moment, but regardless, I hope that you accept the most important duty of your lives, to leave this world a little better than how you found it. So I encourage and I implore you, class of 2020, to empathetically listen and humbly put others before self, to critically question and challenge the status quo, to accept those who do not look, think, sound, act like you, and to embrace difference. For it is your differences that are your strength. And through that strength, together, you will persevere through all highs and lows, peaks and valleys. Thank you, and congratulations, class of 2020.
As the principal of Lindbergh High School, and by the power vested in me by the Renton School District Board of Directors and the State of Washington, I am pleased to present the 47th graduating class of Lindbergh High School and certify that they have met all district and state requirements for graduation.
On behalf of the Renton School District Board of Directors, and by the power vested in me by the State of Washington, it is my privilege to accept Lindbergh High School's graduating class of 2020. Congratulations.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to present to you the class of 2020. It is my pleasure to introduce to you three members of the senior class of Lindbergh High School, Morgan Anderson and Anusha Syed, who will lead our graduates in the turning of the tassel, and Mariah Davis, who will ring the bell.
Class of 2020, please rise. Now is the time for the turning of the tassel. This represents our transition from students at Lindbergh High School to graduates of Lindbergh High School.
Members of the class of 2020, please turn your tassel from the right side to the left side.